Please welcome to the stage our founder, Robert Llewellyn.
Thank you very much, thank you. That is a very cool, I didn't hear all of that, but it sounded like it was taking a piss basically, but never mind. It's all part of the fun. We're just going to quickly introduce our presenters who are able to join us this morning, because two of them are currently recording a podcast somewhere, so we're really busy. But please welcome on the stage the fabulous presenters from the Fully Charged Show. Thank you, everyone. So we're going to do a quick, and this is the hardest thing, I think it's the hardest bit of the whole day, is choosing favourite things of the day.
Well, the size of the queues this morning was amazing.
That was good.
I cannot wait to see your electric fireside chat with Dave. Just have a think. So many good things, and we're cooking together later.
That is the highlight of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Dan and I will be cooking sticky tofu.
I think I'll probably cut my fingers off because I'm so bad, so maybe guaranteed a big crowd.
If you get a bowl passed around, just check it isn't a sticky Dan finger. They're more chewy.
Really telling it there.
That's not really good, is it? No. But yes, we're doing cooking at the Zero Carbon Kitchen at, I think, 3:30? Yeah, which I'm very much looking forward to. Yes.
New cars. We're at the point now where we have cars at our show that are so new that I haven't seen them before until they're at our show. So the BYD Dolphin is outside making its European debut. Potentially the new best entry-level small electric car that you can buy. I just filmed a video this morning with something called the Era at the electric launch pad, which is it's like a big electric hypercar designed by a former Lambo designer. It's got 4 gull-wing doors. Ooh. Yeah, I know. That's your type of thing.
I've
really
got to go look at that. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, just new cars galore. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's just so much stuff to see that I'm looking forward to going around all of the stuff I didn't get to yesterday. And I almost missed this because I was too busy looking around the commercial vehicle area, which is amazing. So yeah, just looking forward to being really nosy and seeing everything.
I'm pretty much the same. Yes, but most of my time indoors because the weather was awful. It was raining, it was cold, it was windy, and I hated it. But today, the sun's out, the t-shirt's on. I'm going to be outside having a look at all the great stuff out there now.
Great stuff.
I'm the one that didn't get microphone first time around. So actually,
don't think it personally, huh?
the sessions today are really good, and what's nice about them is we're kind of getting into the nitty-gritty. We've established the big ideas that, you know, these different ways of doing things are a good thing, and now it's kind of the nitty-gritty of how we do it and where we go next. So there's definitely lots of sessions today on not just domestic, like how do we do these things in our homes, but how do we think about it? How do we think about home heating in a different way? And so I think all of that I'm really looking forward to.
There's nothing to interest me here. No, so I've been away the last few months, so as has been alluded to, there's a huge amount of kind of development and new things coming out in the sort of community, and I'm on the back foot. I see so much things that I've just not seen, companies I didn't even know existed yet, so I need to spend the weekend kind of basically playing catch up, especially with this new Monroe that everyone keeps telling me that I love.
Yeah,
so after this I'm going to go and take a look at that out in the commercial vehicle area.
Proper Scottish car, that is. Yeah.
Aye.
Thank you. And we also should mention that Elliot Richards has come over from China. He's recording a podcast with Ricky Roy, who's come over from California. So they are both here and they'll be on panels today. And if you see them, give them a wave. They are such lovely people. And that's it, isn't it? So you can go now. Yeah.
Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah.
Thanks, folks.
There we go. Which is just fascinating, and I'm kind of envious because he stays calm and clear and he communicates actual facts as opposed to rabid opinion, and he does it without shouting and getting ranty, and it's a really good, clear way of communicating really complicated scientific concepts and ideas. So please welcome onto the stage from Just Have a Think, Dave Wallace.
afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Fully Charged Live UK South. Are you having a lovely day so far? Good. Excellent. Thank you very much for being here. I'm not at all offended by the attendance of Robert's panel just then earlier. That doesn't hurt my feelings in the slightest. I'm going to dress up as him next year. I'm going to wear crinkly stuff in the hope of getting more people at my panels. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Grab a seat. This is an issue close to our hearts here at Fully Charged. If you've watched basically any video of ours at all, chances are you have heard Robert and or me bemoaning how big and fat cars have got. Fat shaming, not cool. Fat shaming cars, encouraged. Perfectly acceptable. In fact, it needs to be done. I don't completely understand what happened that caused us to be in this situation we're in now, where it's a very common sight to see a 2.5 ton, 5 metre long SUV stuck in traffic in the middle of town with one person in it. Just the one person. It's a staggering state of affairs. It didn't make a whole lot of sense back in the internal combustion days, and it makes way less sense now that we're in this electric era where efficiency is even more important. It is, however, quite a difficult thing to unpick, isn't it? Because if everyone else has got a really big SUV, you don't want to be the one mug in a golf cart. So this is what we're going to try and work through today. How on earth did we arrive in this situation, and how on earth do we get out of it, and try and figure out how to put people in vehicles more suited to the purpose. So, I've got a stellar panel of guests to help me talk through this complex issue, who, starting with Ricky, will now introduce themselves and say who they are and who they represent.
How's it going? Ricky from Fully Charged. I'm the North American contributor, so unique perspectives on SUVs in America, as you can imagine. Looking forward to it.
Hi, afternoon everyone. I'm Melanie Shufflebotham. I'm co-founder and COO of ZapMap, EV charging map, and also in a sort of previous life, we also ran a site called nextgreencar.com, which was very interested in looking at emissions of cars and finding a low emission car in generally and life cycle of cars.
Good afternoon everybody, my name is Derek Riley. I run a YouTube channel called EV Review Ireland, hence the accent. I'm also general manager for a website called Nevo, and we're Ireland's dedicated EV platform where people can see small cars to big cars, what's available in the market, and book test drives.
Tom Callow from BuyEnergy. We are probably best known for our Zappy charger, so much so that people thought I worked for Zappy as a company. And we also do a lot of home energy management solutions to help customers